As Joseline Hernandez paced back and forth in her opulent but empty mansion, the city's bright lights flickered, casting an eerie glow on the skyline. Her life seemed to be going smoothly just a few days prior, with a career, a daughter, and a man who had supported her through thick and thin. The high-end furniture and artwork that adorned the walls of her living room were testaments to her success. But tonight, nothing could console her. Her mind was racing with a million thoughts, each one more sinister than the last, and the news she had just received had completely upended her world. Always there to support her endeavors, including creating music together and even posting tidbits of their private lives on social media. Despite their love for one another, their relationship was far from ideal. There were reports of friction and uncertainties about their relationship, but nothing could have prepared her for the heartbreaking news that suddenly hit her like a ton of bricks. Late one night, Joseline was browsing through her phone, something she had done countless times before, when a text message appeared that completely stopped her dead. It wasn't from Ballistic, a friend, or even an anonymous source. It was just the heartbreaking reality about Ballistics. A younger girlfriend was expecting a child. No matter how many times she read the words, her hands trembled as though she could somehow will the message to vanish. However, the harsh reality remained the same. Her man had gotten another woman pregnant by someone younger, someone she didn't even know existed, and the mere thought of it sent her into a downward spiral. The idea that he had concealed this from her, the lies that had grown between them, was what made the betrayal feel like a kick to the gut. It wasn't just about the other lady. Joseline had always been a lady who valued integrity, loyalty, and respect. How could he have violated all three? The news destroyed her perception of their relationship. The night was quiet except for the frantic sound of her own breathing, and she could feel the anger building inside her chest, a fury she hadn't felt in a long time. Her mind was racing with images of confrontation, of words she would throw at him, of the chaos she would unleash, and of making him pay. The betrayal wasn't just about a child. It was about her pride, her trust, and her heart. As the hours went by, her rage only grew, and her social media posts were filled with cryptic messages that practically screamed. She lost control of her emotions as a result of the internal tempest she was fighting. The betrayal had sparked something deep inside of her. In the quiet of her home, she sat on her plush sofa and stared at the phone in her hand, as if calling him would somehow clarify things. But nothing would improve the situation. Primal and raw, she had always been an open book and unafraid to speak her mind. But tonight her words would be sharper and louder. When she eventually pushed send and contacted him on the other end of the line, her hands trembled violently in her breast. Ballistic's voice sounded far away, as if he was completely unconscious of the storm that was building on them. There was a long pause before he answered, but his words did little to calm the storm inside of her. He tried to explain and apologize, but Joseline was beyond comprehension. The lies, secrecy, and betrayal were too much for her to handle. When she finally heard his voice, it felt like a slap to her already broken heart. She didn't give him a chance to say much before she erupted. "How could you do this to me?" Ballistic, her voice shaking with anger and hurt after everything we've been through and everything I've done for you. The betrayal wasn't just about a mistake. It was about trust being broken and about the future they had once dreamed of together collapsing before her eyes as the call came to an end. She was always playing games, and now this baby had a whole new existence. The woman who had once loved him passionately now found herself facing a painful reality. The relationship was over, but the damage would last. Joseline sat back, feeling as though the world had fallen on her shoulders, and there was no going back now that the truth had been revealed.
She smells like not water. Somebody needs to tell her.
Seeing on the drop school situation. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much. You know, when my money be on the line, I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit a soft spot because I thought she was adorable, you know, and hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies, and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out, and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies or tried to put them down in some way, and it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, "What happened to that part? That's the part that made y'all go left." And so yeah, she must have said, "I see it. Take my food out." But anyway, that's what happened when you got a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. Your underarms stink. I just think your ass stink, and I told her that. They ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. Her, that's her network. I get it. A couple of years after I've been there for a while, maybe we can play the real shit.
The drama-filled life of Joseline Hernandez and her fiancé, Ballistic Beats, also known as Robin and Dula, is becoming utterly chaotic. According to the most recent rumors, Ballistic supposedly abandoned Joseline and went on with someone else. This might be a narrative twist, but it gets even juicier because Ballistic isn't hiding his reasons for the breakup. Rumor has it that he called Joseline out for being unclean and, to put it mildly, unsanitary. We're not sure if these accusations are true, but this isn't the first time Joseline's hygiene has been in the news. In fact, several people, including Carissa, have come out against her in the past, repeating the same accusations. Getting dumped over something like that is a difficult pill to swallow. The drama is intense, and you can be sure that we'll be watching this story develop.
Stinks. She smells like mop water.
In April 2019, Joseline and Ballistic made their Instagram official, and everything seemed picture perfect. Ballistic is a talented music producer, and Joseline not only made music together, but also starred in reality TV shows like Love and Hip Hop Miami, Marriage Boot Camp, and Joseline's Cabaret. By September of the same year, they were engaged, and in a heartfelt birthday post, she promised loyalty, love, and everything in between. However, hold on. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Abrupt decline in quality now. Ballistic is allegedly moving on and exposing Joseline's dirty laundry. Whether these hygiene accusations are true or not, the breakup has drawn attention, and let's face it, Joseline needs to clean up both literally and figuratively. Additionally, if anyone believes they can come for Joseline and get away with it, they must be living under a rock, because everyone and their mother knows that she doesn't play C-ass and that she is quick to throw hands if you even breathe incorrectly in her direction. Identical Carlos really believes she could drag Joseline's hygiene through the mud and avoid getting caught. What's even more outrageous is that Carissa isn't the first to spill the tea on Joseline's alleged funk. Joseline faced armed police officers and survived to tell the story. Now, that's the kind of energy we're here for. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Carissa was right for being messy, but perhaps Joseline should think about some solutions rather than throwing bows whenever someone makes a suggestion about Miss Joseline's scent problem. Let's face it, nobody can be telling the same thing. Now lie, this entire stanky the saga began a few days ago when Joseline appeared as a guest on the Ante podcast, which was hosted by Tokyo Tony Tag. You guessed it, Carissa herself was there. As soon as Joseline strutted in the air, you could feel the tension building like a pot on the verge of boiling, and Joseline wasn't holding back. Sis came in full force, labeling Carissa a sour old lady and outright accusing her of jealousy because, in contrast to Carissa's dusty dreams, Joseline is at least 20 years younger and has receipts for days. However, Joseline didn't stop there, boasting about how she's making millions of dollars for Z's network and making young girls famous while Carissa's son is incarcerated. What a low blow. Then came the actual twist. This showdown is just getting started, and I'm excited to watch how it plays out. Joseline twisted the knife, calling out Carissa's funky breath and her incapacity to dress to save her life. Carissa, on the other hand, just sat there taking it all on the chin like a pro and didn't flinch or move.
That way. We're too grown for this. That way. Right. That's why people boundaries. Right. That's what I'm saying. People need to learn how to respect each other. It's okay, y'all the aunties and the
Since
teens.
you came out here respectable, I was expecting you to come out here like, oh, ready on go.
I brought y'all flowers.
Yeah.
I brought you a gift, and then you got this crusty old lady sitting up here talking. Hold on, T. Come on, auntie. Hold on. She's very disrespectful. I came out here with gifts. I haven't even gave y'all the gifts I brought you. I came out here with flowers. I'm congratulating you. Thank you for having me. You know how much money I made Sue's network? Do you know I was outside of your daughter, I was the only other one.
I was talking to me. She didn't do
Girl.
But go ahead.
And your show, obviously, like, come on, like, she can't talk to me like
And
that.
we respect
And this is the thing. And this is the thing. I've done a lot in the industry. We ain't never heard of her doing nothing. She's sitting up here she's sitting up here jealous of a younger. I'm 20 years your junior. Relax.
30.
Relax. Why you doing all of that? Sip the tea and keep it cute. Because one thing about me, I'm respectful. I give young ladies opportunity. I didn't have nobody to telling me how to do what to do. I put my ladies to work. They go on a successful tour. My bitches go on a successful tour every season after we film. Because this is every successful. We got packed shows. They're sitting up here talking to a queen. You is a peasant to me. Why did you like this speck in the air to me? Why did you eat my face, talking in my face with your stanky breath? Your breath smell like dookie. Go brush your teeth and your tongue.
Damn.
And you sitting up here looking raggedy. Why y'all let this nasty sit up here with the outfit on? Y'all look good. Y'all got styling, and y'all let y'all friends sit up here looking
I
right.
stylist. I style myself.
Right.
As a friend.
Well,
I
I
don't
tell
need
you
a
what.
stylist.
If you are going
But
to
I
have
did
a-
give her an outfit before.
well, if you do want people to come here and have a good
Messy.
time, she needs to understand that it's boundaries to be set. You cannot just have a fun time. This is f***ing tea. You sitting up here trying to.
Despite her embarrassment, Carissa refused to let Joseline have the final say, sweetheart. Carlosa went live on Instagram a few days after that questionable interview went viral. And, well, she had a lot to say. During the interview, she didn't have the courage to face Joel directly, but she found her voice on film. According to Carlos Let It All Hang Out, Joseline had a funky cool and disclosed that she had made the producers remove certain elements. According to Carissa, there was a weird scent in the air when she first walked into the room. After a minute, it became evident that the smell was really emanating directly from Joseline's intimate area, although initially everyone thought it was one of the cameramen who just didn't understand what soap was. The drama is getting hotter, so grab some popcorn because the shade was real, and you know this story isn't finished yet.
Drama is heating up.
I love seeing on the Joseline situation. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much, because you know when my money be on the line, I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me, don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit a soft spot because I thought she was adorable, and and it's just a ball of fun at the beginning. I didn't have nothing against her, but if you pay attention, she was throwing like little subliminals. I don't like people to do me too much like that. I don't know how to be quiet and be like, I don't know how to do the fake. What are you talking about? Get to the point. So she didn't like that I hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies, and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out, and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies. I tried to put them down in some way, and it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, what happened to that part? That's the part that made y'all go left. And so yeah, she must have said, I said, take my shit out. But anyway, that's what happened when you got a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. No unarmed thing. I just did your and I told her that, but they ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. Her, that's her network. I get it. A couple years after I've been here for a while, maybe we could play the real shit. I said, my Lord, ain't nobody this damn fine smell this funky. I had to myself like, oh, come on, baby. It's a whole lot of mans in here. Everybody everybody think it's looking at each other. It's her act. Tia, no, Tia smelled. We all smelled her. We thought it was Tokyo, but it was Tia. Cause Tokyo don't look like she goes to the dentist, and I never ever. Okay, I don't give nobody say that must never been to the dentist. I bet you if we ask her dentist, she gonna tell you right now, Allah, it ain't no dentist available. Girl, yeah, Jocelyn gonna try to say my breath stink, knowing that was her mother's underarm. And if your underarm stink.
Naturally, this sparked a fire in the streets as people said that Carissa ought to have maintained the same enthusiasm while sitting across from Joseline, rather than waiting to go viral online. One person said politely, "If you've ever been around Joseline, you know this." But it's not tea, because Joseline will tell you that she doesn't wear deodorant for environmental reasons, so noting and thinking you embarrassed her because she already knows. While another person said, "Now that I heard," alongside Carissa, I watched the show's replay. Hold on, this drama train wasn't going to stop anytime soon. People quickly reminded everyone that this wasn't Jaylene's first time being accused of having a slightly strange scent, and they began dragging her all over again. They said that instead of attacking everyone, Joseline might want to look into some personal care tips. Carissa was blanking and looking like something funky, lol. Carlos couldn't stop talking about her little funk problem, so she went all out and slammed into the comments, blaming Joseline for having a BBL on top of everything else. Like, girl, haven't you had enough? Carlos stated they are getting these bulls and forgetting they hold fun the first time, emphasizing the drama and trying to milk every last bit of messiness out of the entire situation. Joseline's purported hygienic problems hit the streets back in 2017 when she and Kay were at odds. Michelle Joseline chose to get personal while in her petty bag by bringing up the awkward incident in which rapper Uncle Murda claimed that Kay Michelle was having a stank situation. Joseline even went into great detail on home remedies and AR that Kay Michelle may take to deal with that stink.
You ever heard of that? You ever heard of this right here? Right here? That's what you did right there. Just that. And when we started 28 days, you can get that.